morning, Mr. Jones. Today I'm going to be changing your dressing on your wound. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and start by raising the bed.
I'm going to apply my abdominal.
So working height, so
and I'm going to dry.
that is good. I'm going to put
So
down
now
my
I'm
side
ready to
rail.
apply the tape to my bandage.
And I've already performed hand hygiene and put on non-sterile gloves, so that's done. So the first thing I'm going to do is lower the blanket.
Apply around.
And the gown.
I'm making sure that this is not sticking to any hair or making.
And then I'm going to put my hazard bag there, so whenever I get done taking off the dressing and trash, I can throw it in there. So I'm going to start by removing all the tape sides, that way it doesn't hurt the patient or rip any hair off. So whenever I finish taking off the dressing, I want to assess the dressing that was previously on for any drainage that is an abnormal color, like yellow or green.
And then I'm going to
I want to measure it. I want to see if there's any foul odor, like a smell, and anything that is abnormal with the dressing. So smell, looks, amount, and then I will place that in my biohazard bag. So after that is done, I will go ahead and open my alcohol swabs.
I'm going to submit that video. I forgot to take this side.
And I'm going to start with the first one. I'm going to go straight down
Yeah, but
and then flip it at a 100 degree angle and do the side farthest from me,
it's fine. They're not gonna
and then dispose of it.
making sure.
Then my second one, I'm going to go on the side closest to me,
Oh my gosh.
and then I will come to the drain and wipe it. And whenever I'm doing this, I want to make sure that I do not touch the line, because then it would not be sterile. And then with my last one, I'm going to finish going around. And I don't want to go back over something that has already been done. And then I will dispose of that. And again, I don't want to touch my cotton swab with the drainage, because then it would be sterile. And I don't want to go over something that hasn't been, or I don't want to go over something that has already been done. So I'm going to move this. I'm going to take off my non-sterile gloves. And then I'm going to go ahead and take off my tape. And I already made sure that my table has been cleaned off, and there's nothing on it, so the table has been cleaned. So I'm going to rip off 5 pieces of tape.
Guess what happened? Okay, I'll put a quick knife and I get it, put it right now. I'm not.
So after that is done, I'm going to go ahead and start by opening my packages. My packages are already open due to me previously using them and running out of supplies, but I will still run through it. So I don't want to cross my arm over once it's open, and if the package comes closed, then I will have to go ahead and get rid of it, because then it's not sterile. So,
If the patient still couldn't tolerate,
and I want to keep in mind on my 1-inch border.
the sterile patient can tolerate the enema. We would unclamp it and we would slowly raise the bag as they could tolerate it. And once the correct amount of solution has been instilled, then we would clamp off.
So again, I want to make sure my arm does not cross over it, because then it would become unsterile. So now that all my packages are open, I'm going to go ahead and start by putting on my sterile gloves. So I will go ahead and open my package. My package has been opened a lot and used a lot, so it's not perfect, but it works. So flatten this out. And again, keeping in mind the 1-inch border. So I'm going to start by gloving my dominant hand. I'll lift it straight up. Then my non-dominant hand. And now that my hands are sterile, I need to keep in mind of my sterile, where I can go and where I can't. So I cannot go below my waist or above my head. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grasp this just like with a pinch, take it apart. It'll come apart. And then I will drop it. And then I will go ahead and grab this split tab. And same thing, I want to go ahead and separate them. And then this one I'm going to put in my hand. And this one. And whenever I do that, I want to make sure I don't touch the tube with my hand, or it will be considered unsterile. And then the last one is the domino pad, and this will go over those, and I'm going to drop it. Now that that's done, I can go ahead and remove my sterile gloves. So I'm going to remove those and place those in my biohazard bag, and then I'm going to go ahead and tape my dressing. So and then once that's all complete, I will go ahead and dispose of all of my trash. So I will go ahead and put this in my biohazard bag and move that to the side while I go ahead and fix my patient. So I will go ahead and roll their gown down, ask them if they need anything else, place their call light in place, ask them if they're having any unnecessary pain with the dressing change, if there's anything else they need. Place my side rail up, the bed in the lowest position. And again, I would just make sure that everything was okay with their wound. They weren't having severe pain or anything. And I would document what time I changed it, when I changed it, the date, time, and that I did it specifically. And that's it.